This video contains excerpts from our playbook. Download it from our website. Welcome to our whiteboard drawing, Jump to 9.1.2 or higher, Production Cluster Change Freeze. This drawing describes the Production Cluster Change Freeze. Let's start with a quick overview and review. This is an overview of the jump, upgrade, and virtualization. This drawing looks at applying a change freeze immediately following the virtualization of the production cluster in builds, just before we transfer the production configuration to the builds cluster. Here are the tasks for a jump to 9.1.2 virtualization and upgrade. On day 2, a figurative day, we virtualize and upgrade our CUCM cluster. Here are some considerations for the production cluster change freeze. Add all licenses to CUCM, assign owners to phones, and issues with user-facing features. This is an overview of the Jump Lab. This drawing looks at activities on the production cluster. Licensing changes in 9.x. Version 8.x and older version licenses have 3 components. DLU. Each device in the cluster requires a specific number of DLUs. Even though licensing was sold as User Connect Licensing, or UCL, and Unified Workspace Licensing, UWL, these user-based licenses were converted into the number of DLUs that CUCM allocated based on the device type. DLUs are not used in 9.x and higher. Software Feature License. This license was required in order to activate features and services in CUCM per CUCM version. This license has no parallel in version 9.x and has been removed. And Node License. This license determined the number of call processing nodes allowed in the cluster. This license type has no parallel in version 9.x and has also been removed. Version 9.x and newer versions have 2 types of user licensing. UCL. With each UCL, you get support for 1 physical device. The device type varies based on UCL license type. Voice service and video, only for Enhanced and Enhanced Plus. And UWL. UWL is a per-user license for up to 10 physical devices. UWL Standard comes with advanced call control features and allows for mobile desktop clients. UWL Professional comes with all standard features plus professional collaboration workspace features. The license migration process has these basic steps. Register all unused product authorization keys, PACs, and install all pre-9.0 licenses in the production cluster before you upgrade to 9.x or higher. Run the license count utility, LCU, change freeze, upgrade, complete cutover, run Enterprise License Manager upgrade utility, and request new licenses and license 9.1.2 or higher production cluster. You must register all unused product authorization keys, or PACs, and install all pre-9.0 licenses in the production cluster before you upgrade to 9.x. Then run the license count utility to gather data and submit a request to Cisco for a pre-upgrade license review report to get an initial report on your 9.1.2 licenses. The license count utility is run against the current production system. Once you've run the license count utility, you can no longer add licenses to the production cluster. You don't want to be in this position for too long. Enterprise 20 runs the license count utility before transferring the production configuration to the builds cluster. See the next drawing. Log in to CUCM Administration and navigate to System, Licensing, License Usage Report to check the licensing status. If any of the following are listed as invalid or demo, they must be fixed prior to applying the change freeze. Phone licensing feature, CCM node licensing feature, and software licensing version. A Assign owner IDs to phones. Licensing for 9.x and higher is based on a relationship between phones and users assigned using the owner attribute of devices. Cisco recommends assigning devices to users before the upgrade. Enterprise 20 does this before the production cluster change freeze. User-facing features are preserved for upgrades from 8.x, including call forward all, message waiting indication, privacy enable disable, do not disturb enable and disable, extension mobility login, and single number reach enabling. Changes made by users to these features during the change freeze will not be preserved. If your change freeze is short and off hours, there's likely not too much impact. We have a change freeze in place and will now transfer the production configuration to builds. We need to quickly complete the remainder of the virtualization and upgrade. Coming up next, jump to 9.1.2 or higher, transfer production configuration to builds. Thanks for watching.